What's happening, guys? I'm coming through another video. This is another video request from a subscriber, so we're gonna go ahead and do this and talk about this because it's something I could resonate with. It's something I never thought of making a video about, but whenever you said this, it sparked an idea in my head of certain things that have happened and certain things that I've seen that I noticed that I can relate to this video topic, what he wants me to talk about. So we're going to talk about the narcissistic stare. And if you guys ever seen this or know what I'm talking about or know what I'm going to talk about, let it be known in the comments, because it's creepy as hell. It's just creepy what they do. Just thinking about it for 2 seconds makes me cringe, but they give you this like creepy stare. It's hard to explain, but you can just see evil on their face. You can see not so good of intentions on their face. And I seen one before that actually made me laugh. Like it was so disturbing that it actually made me laugh. And then there was some that made me literally cringe because it's that fucking creepy. You know what I mean? I don't understand what's going through their minds when they're doing this, but I know. I'll just tell you guys a quick little story of this girl that I used to talk to. I talked to her for like close to a year, if not a year, and we stopped talking, obviously because of her, obviously because she wasn't who she pretended to be, and had to own up to that because things were getting real. And you guys know what happens when things gets real with the narcissist. They're taking off the mask and they're gonna dip. You're either gonna see it happening or they're gonna dip before this stuff happens and discard you. But after that, I started talking to somebody else. They knew it. They see me with them, and I received like the coldest, creepiest stare you'll ever see from a human being from across the room at an outside nightclub on a deck. This was a couple years ago now. This was, I believe, actually this was like a year ago this happened. But this person just stared at me just like that right across the room, and I was just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, you, this is your fault. What are you looking at me like this for? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. But that's what it is. You did this, not me. Remember when you said what you wanted to do? You know how you expose yourself 100 times after this? There's something wrong with you, so I'm going to continue on with my life and keep the ball rolling and do what I do. You do not control me. You do not own me. You do not have rights over me. So why in the are you looking at me like that for? Turn your little ass around and walk the other way. You know what I mean? But that's something you just don't forget. You see it, it happens. It's like they're devastated to see the truth when it's their fault. It's not like I discarded this person, get another girl, and now I'm with another girl in front of this girl. Absolutely not. But that's like the vibe she gave off. And it just makes you wonder. The thing is, they know they can't have you. That's why they discard you. Because they know they can't have you. And they don't want to see you happy with somebody else. You might get a stare like that in a case like this. Almost 100%. And when they know they have no control over you, that's when you will get these stares. Not even in these situations with other guys and other girls involved. Like, let's say a narcissistic parent has no control over you. Let's say they're trying to do something to one-up you. They're trying to do something to belittle you. And you're not letting it happen. Or they say they want you to do like a certain thing, a certain way, or something like this. It could be anything. And you refuse to maybe do it their way. You might even do it, but you might refuse to do it their way. And they might just like stare at you with this anger and just like this death stare across the room, like they just want to like kill you. And it's creepy. And some of them are just plain, some of them are just flat out creepy. Some of them will look at you and smile with this big like evil ass smile from ear to ear, and they're just staring into your soul to try to see what they don't have. And that is a soul. They don't have a soul. They have a brain, and it's, wouldn't want to know what goes on in there. Let's just say that. In the brain and in their heart. We don't even want to know what goes on in there, right? But it's like they're looking at you just to see, what am I missing? What does this person have that I'm missing? They're just staring at you, into your soul, and it just does something to you. You almost feel like you're hallucinating when one of these people are staring into your soul. And I'm not even joking. Did you guys have any experiences like this? Because I just explained it the best way I could. There's usually always something that I've been through with an individual like this. If somebody tells me to make a video on something, usually, almost 100% of the time, I was in a situation of what this person explained myself. Because if you had narcs in your life for any amount of time, you probably seen just about everything from this person. That's why anybody that dealt with narcs know exactly what I'm talking about in these videos, every single video. But then people that don't get this, people that might think I'm crazy, are people that have never been through anything like this before with one of these individuals. And they could have even been around narcs, but the narc could have had their mask on, and they don't want this person to see them with their mask off. You could even be surrounded by narcs, but you won't get it until their mask comes off in front of you. That's just the truth. And you're going to have to be deep into a situation with a narc in order for this to happen, because they wear their mask to make the public and almost everybody make them seem as normal. It's something deep spiritually that you have to really look into in order to figure one of these people out. Or if they put you through a lot, you're going to figure them out. The more time you spend around these people, the more you're going to figure them out. And it's nothing more than a blessing to figure them out. Because now you're going to be aware of this from other potential narcs that could come creeping into your life. It's honestly a blessing, because things could happen to individuals in the later run. I don't want to be that person that doesn't have the knowledge at an old age, and they're wasting years and years and years and centuries and decades of their life with a robotic, cold person that has like no empathy. I've seen this, and I've felt this at a very young age, since 16. And it took me a little bit to catch on, but I caught on. And I put a stop to it. To the point where I will surround myself with just myself for the most part, rather than go with these people. I've had many opportunities. I could be in a world of shit right now if I didn't have willpower and determination and intelligence and knowledge and experience and all these things combined. I could be in a world of shit right now. There's a lot of these good looking girls that reached out to me, that try to get a hold of me, that want me. And I ain't letting them have it. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, if somebody else was in my position and they got the offers that I got from these certain individuals, they would probably be in a world of shit right now. If they didn't already go through what I went through. Because if they went through what I went through and seen what I seen, they might not be. But I just think it's a blessing all in all to have went through so much so quick. Because like I said, it's nothing more than a waste of time. You're investing into nothing. You're investing into nothing, and it's all going to come crashing down. What are you going to do when you have a family with this specific person? And your own family turns on you. The narc. Your kids probably are not going to turn on you. But the narc will. And the narcs have power to make their kids turn against you as well. You know how dangerous of a situation it is to have a kid with a narc? Or to be married to a narc? Do you guys understand this? If you are married to one right now, you have to leave. As crazy as that may sound. You are in a world of shit. And there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it until you get away. Even if you're married right now. And it might be hard for you to do that because you're trauma bonded. They're going to do whatever they can do to keep you around, but you are in a world of shit, whether you want to believe that or not. And I've seen people that are married to narcs on this channel that speak about it. I don't know. I don't know. You just have to leave. There's no other way out. There's no way out with these people. If you were stuck in their lives, you are trapped. And your life is not yours if you are involved with a narcissist. Your life is not yours. Because the life you're living is for them. It's to fuel them. It's to keep them going. It's to keep them alive. That's the life you're living with them. And they're not going to give back to you. You know what? You can fuel healthy people and good people in your life. You can fuel these types of people. But are they going to pour back into you? Are they going to pour back anything into you as well? The narcissists do not. They don't plan on giving back. They don't plan on being a good person when they got their shit together. It is what it is. This is how they roll. That's what they do. And it might be hard for some of you guys to hear that, but it's just true. I've seen it. I've been through it. I gave so much of myself to these individuals, and you get stabbed in the back. Girlfriends, ex-girlfriends, old friends, not every single one of them, some, family members, and I'm gonna tell you, the shit hurts. It hurts. Because you realize these people ain't never going to change. You realize you wasted your time and invested into something that is just not even there. It's like they're not even a human being. They don't have a heart. They don't have a soul. They are heartless. They're pretty much no good for nothing. You know what I mean? They're not there. The only thing they're there for is to maybe eat off of you, sleep with you, sponge off of you, use you for whatever they need you for, and that's that. So, anyways, I got a little bit off topic, but that's just where the video got to, so. But let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys ever seen this narcissistic stare of what I speak on, because I've seen it. I've seen it. And honestly, sometimes it does make you laugh. It's like, Jesus Christ. You're just shaking your head like, Jesus. So, let me know in the comments. I got another video to do shortly after this one, so I'll get to that. So, I'll be back. I'm out.